How many of us have heard Psalm 1 or maybe even memorized it, but never really know the full and true meaning of it? I'm just going to read the entirety of Psalm chapter 1. It's only 6 verses. I'm going to read that real quick. Blessed is the man who walks not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor stands in the path of sinners, nor sits in the seat of the scornful. But his delight is in the law of the Lord, and in his law he meditates day and night. He shall be like a tree planted by the rivers of water, that brings forth its fruit in its season, whose leaf also shall not wither, and whatever he does shall prosper. The ungodly are not so, but are like the chaff which the wind drives away. Therefore the ungodly shall not stand in the judgment, nor sinners in the congregation of the righteous. For the Lord knows the way of the righteous, but the way of the ungodly shall perish. Now, I think after reading this, it's a very hard pill to swallow, and we automatically assume that this righteous man is someone that we can't be, and we think of the ungodly, and we almost might think of ourselves. But I want to clarify who this righteous man is, who this godly man is, and what he is doing to make him blessed. I want to specifically focus on verse 3, where it says, "He shall be like a tree planted by the rivers of water, that brings forth its fruit in its season, whose leaf also shall not wither, and whatever he does shall prosper." And so the question is, what kind of water or rivers of water is the tree planted by? In John chapter 4, verse 13 through 14, Jesus is talking to the woman at the well. And in 13 through 14, it says, "Jesus answered and said to her, 'Whoever drinks of this water will thirst again.'" He's talking about the well water. "But whoever drinks of the water that I shall give him will never thirst. But the water that I shall give him will become in him a fountain of water springing up into everlasting life." And then in John chapter 15, specifically verse 4 and 5, Jesus says, "Abide in me and I in you, as the branch cannot bear fruit of itself unless it abides in the vine. Neither can you unless you abide in me. I am the vine, you are the branches. He who abides in me and I in him bears much fruit, for without me you can do nothing." And at the end of this all, we have a beautiful painted picture that this godly man is a man who is rooted in God's word, who is rooted in Jesus Christ, the living water that will give us everlasting life, who is rooted in the true vine who gives life and will make you bear fruit. And just how the branches in that tree needs the nutrition and the nutrients from that water, so we do from Christ.